Hello, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Wednesday, March 12th. Look who's here, the entertainer himself. It is Bill Passalacqua, and we are going to talk about a ton of stuff today. We are going to talk about, he's got a new album we'll talk more about. We may get to that today. I don't know if we're going to get to that.
I got to show off the vinyl.
You got to show off the vinyl? Well, it is pretty. Yeah. The vinyl is very attractive. But we'll talk about that. But mainly today, we're going to talk about the Moccasin Creek Festival coming up in June. We're going to tell you all about the stars coming to play at it. It's going to be a big, good, clean fun. You've had, how many years is this for the festival now?
We started in 2014, so this is year 11. We missed 1 year because of the pandemic. But, so we're on year 11.
Year 11, holy cow. And you find the new stars of the future there, as well as some folks from the past that you may not have seen again. We're going to talk, seen in a while. We'll talk a little bit about that, as well as who knows what else here on Big Talk. Let's tell you a little bit about some community events going on in and around our area here to get going. Found some stuff for a Wednesday. Usually Wednesday's pretty mellow and not much going on, but I do. If you're ready to give blood, folks are ready to take it. I've got two different blood drives to tell you about here. The Fairfield Community of Christ putting on a blood drive today. That's out on Windsor Lane and Lenager Road. You know where that is, just off of Delaware, about a block. It'll be at the church from 11:30 till 5:30 today. You want to, if you want more information, you can call Diane Vaughn at 838-9873 or go to the American Red Cross at redcrossblood.org. And actually, I just found out today you can go to rcblood.org and it'll take you to the same thing. So keep that in mind. Or you can give them a call at 800-733-2767. They keep sending me information telling me they want O positive. So I'm presuming they want everybody's blood coming out of the wintertime. It's a good time to get back into the habit of donating blood. If you're not going to do it there, if you're closer to Salem, go to Sandoval. They've got the Sandoval Elementary School holding a blood drive today as well from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And this is also a Red Cross drive located at the Sandoval Elementary School. Save lives and empower your health. The Red Cross will also perform free A1C testing on successful donation. So, help your check. You see what your diabetes numbers are, and that's an outstanding program. That'll be from March 1st through the 31st, the free A1C, and you can also get a $10 Amazon gift card. Man, they're really selling it up in Sandoval. That's very thoughtful of them, right?
It's very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful.
I never had mine done.
You've never had your A1C tested?
No.
See, now that's what they want for your prediabetes. You probably live a healthy enough life and exercise and all kinds of stuff where you probably may not need.
I'd like to think that's true.
You'd like to think so. At some point, you might want to check.
You got St. Patrick's Day coming up.
I accidentally was in Champaign for the unofficial last week. Yeah, that was an accident.
Yeah, they go right from Fat Tuesday into
like the next
St. Patrick's Day. And
it's
hard to live right, even during Lent.
Went to go see MJ Linderman in Champaign.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How was it? Someone offered me tickets, and I couldn't go.
Oh, you should have gone. It was great.
I heard he's great.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
His record sounds great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was going to say I'll ask him later if he's tried to get MJ Linderman to the.
I have. Spoiler alert! I have.
Spoiler alert! You have. I'll bet you have. He'd probably draw. He drew folks that night. Family council meeting also on Wednesday night will be at the Fairfield Senior Living and Rehabilitation. This was the old Wayfair. A family council is an independent group of families or residents who strive to protect and improve the quality of life for residents and provide a voice for decisions that affect their loved ones. We'll have Cindy Dimel there to help show and lead the group. Again, that's at, what time was that, 6 o'clock? No, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon, this afternoon. What else is going on today? Everything seems to be in Fairfield except for one thing. I'll get to it in a minute. Last thing in Fairfield, prevention start with all. At the Center Street School, Chris Herron, a former NBA player, will put on a show from 6 o'clock till 7 o'clock. He shares his recovery journey and how his career began to unravel by making some bad decisions. He takes the audience on his journey from addiction to sobriety. He addresses themes of gateway drugs, prescription drug use, vaping, and the responsibility of prevention, starting with all of us. The event held also they're also going to do it in El Dorado that day as well, on March 11th at El Dorado from 6 to 7. So, and this is for adults only. So if you've got kids and you want to help keep them away from drugs and alcohol, this might be a good way. They did this up in Flora about a year or two ago, and it was a tremendous experience from what I am told. Finally, on Wednesday night, tonight, 7:30 at Village Wine and Spirits. Poss Music Works puts on their Songwriter Open Mic Night every Wednesday, and you can sign up or come in and play or just enjoy the show starting at 7:30 p.m. How many folks do you get to go to the big show?
Well, normally we have 12 people sign up or so. Tonight, it's actually full band open mic.
Oh, I was thinking that was the first week of the month.
It's supposed to be, but we had to switch for reasons I don't want to go into necessarily.
That's fine.
This is a long story, but it's awesome because we have there's a full band set up, and then people take turns fronting the band.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, see, no wonder you have a full night. So you're not taking more people tonight then?
Tonight's fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
And you could hear everything from like folk rock to rock to heavy metal, or it's like worse than heavy metal. It's like harder than heavy.
Thrash?
Harder. Maybe, I don't know. Syraxis is this like really like I don't even know what
it sounds like
hardcore maybe. I don't know.
Syraxis sounds like something you get in your hair.
Well,
like psoriasis or something.
Maybe, I don't know. This is maybe something you get in your ear. Like deafness maybe after a while. Because they're loud.
There you go,
they're
folks.
Good. They're really good.
A variety show tonight at the Village Wine and Spirits. You've been doing this a while now. How long has that been running?
Be 10.5 years, I guess.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. Stay busy.
Yeah.
Again, that's at 7:30 tonight at Village Wine and Spirits. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Baked Scallops Day. Talk about needless holidays. This celebrates National Baked Scallops as a popular delicacy, the scallop. Scallops are a cosmopolitan family that can be found in all the world's oceans. They are one of the most popular shellfish in the world and highly prized as a food source. Two fleshy parts of the scallop are usually sold at the market for human consumption. The adductor muscle is the white medallion of meat, which is sweet and rich. This is the piece that folks are most familiar with, called the scallop. Also, the coral or the roe, which can range in color from pale coral to bright orange. I don't know. I'm a little unfamiliar with that.
Sounds like the seed or the egg.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't think I've ever been offered scallop roe in a restaurant.
I'd never even heard of it before.
Yeah, I didn't know they did that.
It's more expensive restaurants than we go to. But.
Yes, they don't do that at
Popeyes.
At Popeyes, yeah. Popeyes isn't doing fried scallops. I wish they did baked scallops. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy Baked Scallops Day. They can be a little tricky to bake. However, with practice, anyone can master it. So they are very delicious. I like a good scallop from now and again. What else is today? This is a good one. National Plant a Flower Day. Spring is right around the corner, about 8 or 9 days away, and so this is the day to participate in National Plant a Flower Day. Each year, this day is dedicated to the planting of flowers and looking forward to spring. Flower gardening has become a hobby for many, young and old, and National Plant a Flower Day is a nice day to think about that. Marigolds and daffodils are the flowers of March. Those would be marigolds in that picture, wouldn't they? The yellow ones down there?
Maybe so, yeah. I see what you mean.
I think so. I think those look like marigolds. I wonder if this other picture has. Oh, no, that's what's that? That's
You got the wrong guy.
Yeah, it's like a geranium or something like that. I probably do have the wrong guy. Because if you and I have no idea on how these.
Petunia.
That's a petunia. There you go. Posy.
Posy.
It's a posy. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's what that's what they give out there. Whenever you make a donation to the VFW, that's what that looks like. There you go.
That's a poppy, I think.
That's a poppy, not a posy.
That's not a poppy.
That might be a poppy.
That's not a poppy.
That's not a poppy?
That might be a petunia, though.
That might be see, now you're doing much better than me. So there you go. Here's one I can get behind, though, ladies and gentlemen. This is also National Girl Scout Day. As part of Girl Scout Week, National Girl Scout Day falls on March 12th every year, honoring the history and legacy of Girl Scouting in America each year. This is also the time of year when you'll find kids running around out there trying to sell the Girl Scout cookies. Have you bought Girl Scout cookies yet this year?
I'm waiting. I'm ready. I'm ready with money in my pocket.
Yeah, no kidding.
I haven't seen any.
You got to be ready because they come and go in a heartbeat.
I know. I saw there was a football player from the University of Illinois that bought all the girls. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was Gabe Yakus.
Gabe Yakus. He bought the girl out and then gave them all back.
Heck, the table was full. And those were like $6 a box or something. Some crazy.
Gave them all back.
Gave them all back to her so she could sell them again. That's what NIL will do for you. Maybe some of them. Some of the folks.
He's lucky Dane Danger wasn't there. He would have probably made it. Given some up.
Probably. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, surely he did take some with him though.
You would think at least a box or something.
Share them with the rest of the team. Yeah. How many Girl Scouts of America in 1920? This is the Girl Scouts started in 1912. How many Girl Scouts do you think there were in 1920?
16,000.
That's a good thoughty guess. 70,000 members. By 2005, there were 3.7 million.
Wow.
So, yeah. A lot of Girl Scouts. That's a lot of cookies, and they do wonderful work. That's for sure. They're probably out there planting flowers right now. Do they? Let's see. Here's a question. What kind of the cookie was the first Girl Scout cookie? What's your favorite, by the way?
Thin Mints.
Yeah, Thin Mints. I've got
hard
them
to
in
beat. Thin Mints.
I have bought Girl Scout cookies already this year.
What's the sandy?
Pecan.
Yeah, those are good.
That's pecan.
I like those also.
Yeah, those.
What'd you get?
Oh, Thin Mints. We got 2 boxes of Thin Mints. Yeah. So I stuck a bag. There's 2 bags in the box, right? I stuck a bag in the fridge, and then I walked into the kitchen, and the other bag was open. I said, "What are you doing?" Why, to the wife. I said, "What are you doing? Why are you opening another bag? There's an open bag in the fridge." "Oh, I don't like them chilled."
Ooh, split family.
Split family. How do you not like chilled Thin Mints?
I was gonna say I put them in a freezer.
Yeah, I mean it's the way to go. Yeah, so if you're a Girl Scout looking to sell cookies, go to Bill's house or my house. We're ready. The sugar cookie was the first cookie that they sold. The sugar cookie recipe in 1922 is when they first started doing that. What do you want to see on TV, ladies and gentlemen? What do you want to watch? NBA, National Basketball Association, the Oklahoma City Thunder will be at Boston. That's on ESPN Channel 360. It's a doubleheader tonight. That's going to be followed at 9 o'clock by Minnesota at Denver. Also at 7 o'clock, the Utah Jazz at the Memphis Grizzlies. That's on FanDuel. Channel 370. NHL hockey, that's a doubleheader on TNT. The Sabres at the Wings, while the Ducks will be playing at Utah. That's at 9 o'clock. NCAA basketball, it is Tournament Central going on right now. SEC Network all day long. 4 different SEC games. South Carolina versus Arkansas. Texas versus Vandy. LSU versus Mississippi State. Oklahoma versus Georgia. That's all on Channel 377. Big Ten starts on Peacock. If you have Peacock, by all means watch it. Big East also on Peacock today. Big Ten tournament starts at 3:30 today or something. You going to watch the Big Ten tournament? You're a big Illini fan.
I'm an Illini grad, as you are, and so I'm very excited. I follow him closely.
Did you see Merez is back this week?
I can't believe it. It's weird because like they've been doing so good without him. I'm a little hesitant to inject him back into the game.
The wild story about Merez being back is that they invented when he broke his wrist.
Yeah.
They've got the research scientists at Illinois. They invented a cast for his wrist. They were working on it, and they said, well, we can try it out on this Merez guy. So they did this soft cast with like you plug it in and gets tingles or something. I don't know.
Wow.
But they invented a new cast for Merez's wrist, and he's back like 3 or 4 weeks early.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Exciting, yeah.
That is exciting. University of Illinois Research Facility.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm a big fan of Morez Johnson. Like I said, it's just weird to have like they're moving and shaking so good right now, and then all of a sudden you got a new guy who's probably going to start, right?
And he was playing so well when he got hurt.
Playing great. He was the rock of the team.
He was carrying them basically.
He was only playing like 18 minutes and getting 7 or 8 rebounds and 6 or 7 points a game.
Yeah. It's fun. But they'll be in the Big Ten tournament starting. They're playing Thursday. The Big Ten tournament starts today. That's Bill Passalacqua. I'm Bruce Dickey. We're going to come back. He's holding the guitar. I don't know if he's going to play it. He doesn't know either. But we will come back. We're going to do all kinds of different things here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey back after these. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Welcome back as Bill Passalacqua has joined. Okay, now if you're looking there at the screen, folks, it says Moccasin Creek Festival. I think you got to take IVAL off of that, put .com, right? Or how's that work? Is it festival.com?
It's just MoccasинCreekFestival.com.
Okay, yeah. So take the spaces out, put MoccasинCreekFestival.com, and you'll be able to find all that we're going to talk about today. Bill, good to see you. So glad to have you. I'm so glad to have you back. It's been too long.
I'm glad to be back. It's always a long winter without you.
Isn't it though? You've been out enjoying your winter, going skiing and that kind of stuff, and I'm glad to see you're healthy and wealthy and wise.
I saved up all year to take my son skiing for 4 days, and it was worth it. It was worth every penny.
Where do you go?
I could have saved some money if I'd have been thinking better. We went to Breckenridge, which is one of the finest mountains anywhere in the whole world.
Yeah.
We bought the Epic Pass in advance, and our skis were waiting for us at the side of the mountain.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But the main thing, the Poss Music Works, we've had you on here talking about the Poss Music Works. They are the sponsor for the Moccasin Creek Festival, right? Or is
it's our flagship event.
It's a flagship event. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us
the reason for the organization in the first place, I guess.
Tell us about this year's event. It's like you said, it's the 10th one, and I guess it'd be the 11th one in 11 years.
It's the 11th one, yeah.
Yeah, 11th one.
Yeah.
Every year, you try to make a big splash, make a gigantic splash, see if you can get one of your favorites, a big name. Who was the gigantic name we were looking for this year?
Well, this year, I've been trying for several years to get Susie Boggess.
Yeah.
I was a big fan. I don't know if you guys remember Susie Boggess from the 90s, but she was a big star.
Right.
I mean, like top 10 hits repeatedly. She had a song, John Hyatt's song "Drive South."
Yeah.
She had the song "Someday Soon" by Ian Tyson.
Okay.
That she made it was a little later. But the "Outbound Plane," Tom Russell song, "Outbound Plane."
Oh, really?
Tom Russell and Nancy Griffith wrote that, and she had like top 10 hits when country radio was a big deal. I mean, it still is, but it was different then.
It was different back in the 90s,
and Garth Brooks,
90s and 2000s.
Alan Jackson and stuff, and she was up there with the big boys. Mary Chapin Carpenter was another one that was kind of.
She kept playing, but she kind of faded a little farther from the forefront, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she's not been a star for many years, but she started writing her own songs, and so she was sort of famous for singing songs by people like John Hyatt or Tom Russell, but her songs are now every bit as good as those songs.
Wow.
It's kind of bluesy country sound, more like Chris Stapleton style than what she used to do.
Yeah, well, Chris Stapleton style is pretty good guitar and good singing. I mean, it's
she has a great trio.
Yeah. Well, I'll show pictures of her. The event is set for when?
It's the solstice, so it's June 19, 20, 21, 22.
Try to do it every year on the solstice, don't you?
We get as clse as we can.
Yeah.
It's not. Sometimes the solstice is on a Tuesday.
We got a full moon this year. I know sometimes we have a full moon.
I let it be a surprise. I don't know.
That's probably smart. And the cool part is, this is an event where folks bring their own lawn chairs. You can sit where you want. I mean, it's not.
It's a boutique festival. It's a boutique festival. It's very small.
It's a boutique festival.
It's very small by comparison to the big ones you hear about. I mean,
it's not Bonnaroo.
Like you said, you park your car, walk across the street, put your chair down, and you're there for the weekend.
You're there. You found your spot.
Yeah. There's a bar 50 yards away or 50 feet away in some cases. There's food vendors right there, and everything's right there. Here's
what Thursday, June 19th looks like, and this is kind of your primer day, isn't it?
Yeah. It's always a fun party.
Who are now? I don't have too many pictures here. I've got Jacob Coon's picture, but who are? I couldn't find Jay Plank. Who is Jay Plank?
Jeff Plankenhorn. Jeff Plankenhorn is a great singer and songwriter. If you want to check out Jeff Plankenhorn, just type in Jeff Plankenhorn.
That's
YouTube,
why I screwed up. I went Jay Plank.
This is his first billing as Jay Plank, I think.
Oh, really?
So he decided he wanted to rebrand himself. So he's doing this as Jay Plank, and he's got an Effingham band backing him up.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
See, I went for Jay Plank, and all I could find on YouTube were people doing this weird body thing where they lay still.
Oh, the plank, yeah.
The planking,
yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do that. I'm not going to do that. My back is going to hurt if I try to do some silly thing like that. Of course, folks have seen Taylor Steele and the Love Preachers around for years, haven't they?
She's great. Yeah, she's very young. I mean, she's only 20. 8 or 9 or something like that. But she's a great performer, originally from the Metro East area of around St. Louis, and she moved here about 6 or 7 years ago because of Poss Music Works events that she really likes and wants to be a part of.
Well, she's been taking part in Poss Music Works events for years and years.
I booked her as soon as I very first heard her, and she was only 18 years old at that time.
I see, now that's cool. Here's Jacob Kunis. Oh, no, that's not Jacob Kunis.
That's
I
Love Seat.
recognize those people. Tell me about Love Seat.
Love Seat has a brand new record out. Have I told you about it? Oh my God, it's so exciting! Look at that beautiful vinyl. 180 grams.
So you're like 180 grams.
Yeah,
that's like 6 ounces.
The premiere.
Let's see. Let me zoom here. Bring it. Let me find the zoom the right zoom. But look at that. Are all the albums pink, or is this a special, or lavender, or is this a special?
All
press?
these they're made this way. Yeah, yeah. You can show them the back. Is our picture? Put it in the wrong way. There you go. Anyway, yeah,
you and JJ.
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of a celebration of our new CD, or a new CD and record that we're putting out. It comes out April 25th. We'll come back and talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, that's cool. But Love Seat, you and JJ has what started first? Love Seat, or you and JJ dating?
Oh no, we were dating first, and I just heard her singing in the car, and I was like, "Wow, you're really good. You should sing." And she said, She's a better singer than I ever was, and I was singing 20 years professionally by that time. So
yeah,
but yeah, she's no. So we started singing some songs together, and then we wrote a song together and a duet, and that led to this.
That gets you going. Here's Jacob Coons.
There's Jacob Coons. Yeah, he's Effingham's stud muffin. You know.
How do you mean?
Oh, just
is he a bachelor?
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not, but you'd think he was. All the girls just follow him around.
He's the fellow on the right here.
He is. Yeah, that's Jacob.
Yeah, he's got good hair.
Yeah, he's kind of a philosopher.
Really?
He's really like Jim Morrison's kind of his hero.
No kidding.
Yeah, I was surprised. He's on our podcast, and he's telling me all about his heroes.
How would he know anything about Jim Morrison? Just listening to The Doors, I guess?
It's immortal, you know.
Was it from watching the De Palma movie or what? Val Kilmer?
I think maybe I don't know. But he's just into that music. You know, my kid's into Led Zeppelin and stuff. I don't know. He's 16.
Well, I can see that because what's that? There's that band up in Canada that sounds like Led Zeppelin.
They got to play with them.
Oh, is that right?
Blue got to play a show with those guys.
Who was that? What's the name of that group?
Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah.
That's right.
They played a festival, right? They played right before them.
Oh, well, see, now that's pretty cool. That's fun. I'm going to flash this on the screen just for a second so folks can feel like they're properly informed.
Take a picture.
Take a picture and zoom in on it. But again, you can go. This gives you all the rules and stuff. It's a rain or shine event. It's a lot of fun. Held at the Real Marina. How do you find the Real Marina?
Well, if you just put Pinky's Pinky's is a restaurant as part of the Real Marina. If you put that in, you'll be able to find it. Your GPS will find it.
And also, there's hotels and stuff around town. There's
a campground next door. There's a free beach. But there's hotels in town, 4 miles. No one used the shuttle last year, so we're not doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, especially since you can just leave your chair there and go sit and probably sleep in the car.
You can literally leave your chair there all weekend, and no one will mess with it.
I love it.
People do it all the time.
I love it. Talking to Bill Passalacqua, that's Thursday. We're going to talk all weekend long, or about the whole weekend. We might talk.
I have things to do.
We might talk all weekend long in June. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll be right back on Big Talk after this. Stick around.
Carson Auction Realty is pleased to offer at public auction 405 acres owned by the Richard Beaning Estate located in Clay and Wayne County, Illinois. This will be a combination live and online auction with bidding beginning February 1st. The live auction will be held Thursday, February 27th at 10 a.m. at the Thelma Keller Convention Center in Effingham, Illinois. This auction offers productive farmland, outstanding hunting, and ideal home sites and will be offered in 8 individual tracts ranging in size from 11 to 100 acres. Go to our website, www.carsonauctionrealty, for more information.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
I'm Beth Cooper.
And I am Stacey Earlywhite, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Joined by Bill Passalacqua. He is the founder and promoter and chief bottle washer at the Moccasin Creek Festival, set for Effingham, June 19th through the 22nd. Friday is a big day. Friday is a big day.
You don't want to miss. You don't want to miss Friday.
You don't want to miss Friday because well, let's get to the schedule here on Friday. Tell me the difference between the shady stage and the main stage.
Well, I'll tell you the story about it. Very short, but I was sitting there picking up when very first year we had this event.
Yeah,
I was in the main stage area, right in front of the stage there, about 50 feet out, where the sound booth is, and I was sitting there picking up cigarette butts and bottle caps and bottle, tap things, and I was baking in the sun. It was 3 p.m, and I thought to myself, no one is going to want to sit here at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be hot as blazes.
Yeah.
So I asked Brian, at that time the owner of the marina, if I could use his big boat trailer, and use it as a stage. And so he put that back in these hickory trees.
Oh, really?
In the back. So if I'm on the main stage, I look out and there's like gravel where people sit, and then there's like the bar and stuff back there, about 150 yards back. Behind that is a grove of hickory trees. Well, the hickories are all around the stage.
Yeah.
But it's in the fenced-in area. And I said, what if we just had it back there? Had that stage back there, and then so we just did it at the last second. We just put up the stage. Yeah, and so all day long we're in the shade. It's a wonderful thing.
So and then by 5 o'clock the sun is down enough that it's not going to affect your other main stage area.
Exactly.
Well, now that's handy as heck.
So you have to move your chair. If you only bring one chair, you have to move your chair about 30 yards.
Do you have people bring two?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. They put their chair in the main stage area, and then they'll take their second chair and put it over in the shady stage.
Well, you see, I like that, and the cool thing is, this is probably, and I'm making an assumption because I can't say for sure, but if somebody, if you're sit, you could probably go ahead, feel free to sit in somebody else's chair as long as long as whenever they come back and claim their chair, they get it back.
People do it all the time.
Yeah, that's what they do at the Masters.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah,
okay.
I've never seen any.
They got that idea from us.
Yeah, I bet they did. I bet they did.
We do have some benches out there also, in case people don't bring chair. We have benches, and but you know what else we have that people like to know about?
What's that?
We have flush toilets.
Ladies and gentlemen,
7 flush toilets and hand washing sinks. I mean, have you been to a festival that has flush toilets before?
I was at a festival 2 weeks ago and that didn't have flush toilets.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
a really nice thing to have, especially if you have children and stuff. Oh my God, so much easier.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I didn't keep it on the rules. Children are certainly welcome, aren't they?
They're more than welcome. They're free.
That means very welcome.
Yeah, I mean you have to bring your own. We don't supply them. But 15 and under are...
You're not giving children away. They can get in free. They're not free to give.
Yeah, you can't drop them off either. You can't just if you drop them off, we'll give them a cappuccino and a puppy and send them home. So, but yeah, so kids are free with a paying adult.
Yeah,
and all you can carry.
Oh, that's outstanding. Yeah. You get a lot of kids too. Too, don't you?
The kids come up because the kids come up together. They grow up together, and they all know each other. After a couple of years, they're all pals and friends, and they're staying in touch afterwards. And
that's the other thing you might have noticed on the rules when you looked at it real close. Dogs are available. You can dogs are able to attend.
Yeah, again, they have to have an owner. You can't just drop them off. But they have to be on a leash, and you have to clean up after them. And if they can't behave, then you got to take them somewhere else.
Yeah,
we love dogs.
That makes a ton of sense. All right, here's Friday. We've got a good set there at the shady stage, ending with you and JJ at the love seat, and then you get into main stage. Tell me a little bit about the Weary Ramblers. Where were they? They were late in the second.
They're the first or the second act on the main stage. They're from Iowa, and. Just really fantastic songwriters, great musicianship. The fiddle playing is outstanding. Yeah. They're playing like real nice venues, soft seat theaters and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're really breaking out. And I hate to curse them by saying that, but they're going places, I think.
Well, see, now that's one of the things that, and I've talked about it in the past when we've talked, is that you can find the up and coming folks at this festival. Yeah. You've had, with the names that you've had in the past, Billy Strings,
Lucas
Nelson, just huge, that have gone on to become just gigantic. Sister Sadie, I believe, was opening the evening.
No, they're the headliner.
Wait a minute. Okay, where was it? Sophie and the Saints. Okay, I don't
Sophie
have
and the
Sophie
Saints.
and the
Yeah,
Saints. All right.
Yeah. That's Sophie Daters. She's a local gal. She lives in Columbia, Missouri now, but she's been playing like tweener sets every year for the last 5 or 6 years, and we just love her, and so we're opening the show with her.
Outstanding
on the main stage.
Tell me about Chicago Farmer. He's been there a few times, hasn't he?
Chicago Farmer's kind of like. I don't know.
Is he the house band?
He's kind of like every year. I mean, we try to get him every year. We don't always, but ever since I heard of him, he's like the John Prine of our generation, and he's a little younger than me, but just great storyteller, really interesting, provocative songs, and got a lot of humor. But the band is mostly from Champaign.
Oh, really?
They're really the guys that own the Rose Bowl or run the Rose Bowl.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, Charlie and Cody. Charlie's the bass player and Cody's the drummer.
Okay, I didn't see them. I didn't see them last week.
And of course, Jake is playing the guitar. He's in this picture. He's playing steel, but usually he plays guitar. Anyway, they're fantastic. Really high energy, great stuff.
And then later on, the headliners. Tell me about Sister Sadie.
Well, Sister Sadie is they're a group of really amazing instrumentalists, also really great songwriters. But they just added about a year ago. They added Danny Flowers as their lead singer, or one of their lead singers. And Danny, you can barely see the top of her head on the left side, and she's from Effingham. At least from the Effingham area. She lived in Effingham for a while.
Well, now doggone, I wish I'd realized that.
She did play at Moccasin Creek Festival 3 or 4 years ago.
I was going to say, I might have her on one of the posters.
She might be,
here.
yeah, she might be.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
But she's great, and so we were excited to have her headlining one of the headlining bands.
So where is Sister Sadie out of?
In Nashville.
Out of Nashville, okay.
Actually, some of them live in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, really?
That's a big picking scene up there, you know. But I think they just fly down.
The Colorado Hippie Festival is lots of picking.
Oh God, yeah, lots of picking. Yeah, bluegrass hippies.
I bet you that's true. How about this fella finishing the night, Hugh DeNeil?
Hugh DeNeil is,
or actually, it's the People versus Hugh DeNeil.
Yeah, he's not actually quite the last artist, but he is.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah,
he's the last artist on the main stage.
Yeah.
He's a legendary Southern Illinois songwriter, and he was the lead singer for the Woodbox Gang.
Oh, really?
And yeah, they have their own festival down in Southern Illinois.
Yeah,
but
is that in the cave or?
No, that's the Little Grassy Get Down.
Okay.
That's at Touch of Nature in October.
Okay.
And I think the cave quit having shows.
Did they?
Yeah. Talk more about that later, but
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's weird. They just canceled their shows last year and quit having them.
Okay,
but he's great.
And then Backyard Tire Fire.
And that's
I watched a little of that. I didn't get a picture for some reason. Those guys are entertaining.
They're a hoot. That's Edward David Anderson's vehicle. He's sort of another great songwriter from Illinois. Lives in Wisconsin now, but he really. He's been at the festival a lot of times, but that's his old band, like his old garage band.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You can tell. I mean, it's raw.
Yeah, they're going to rock out.
It is raw, and they are rocking out. Oh, that's just great. That's a lot of fun. That's Friday. We've still got 2 big days to talk about here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, along with Bill Passalacqua, talking about the Moccasin Creek Festival set for June 19th through the 22nd. Go to moccasincreekfestival.com for more information. We're going to come back, talk about Saturday. Huge bands on Saturday.
Yeah, tickets are available now, and they're at the advanced price. So,
okay, yeah. So
save money.
Save money right now. We'll be right back after these. Stick around.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome back, folks. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, talking with Bill Passalacqua. Yeah, we just kind of glazed over it. Tickets are available now, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah, the whole weekend is only $120. So.
That's a nice deal.
4 days of music.
4 days of music, and it's just outstanding music. The Saturday lineup that we're going to talk about here is really just astonishing, and I don't even have all the pictures. I've got a picture of one on what we'll put on the Sunday lineup, the Cheryl Wheeler, but. Go ahead.
We've had some movement in recent years toward more rock and roll and stuff, and we still have some rock and roll at this festival. But this is more of sort of a country Americana.
Would this be
feel
a
on
flashback to 2018, 2019 festival?
I'm not sure what you mean.
In that it's more Americana and
yeah,
as opposed to, well, I guess your early ones with Lucas Nelson would have been kind of rock there, though.
He was more country. He was more Americana back then. He's gone more rock and roll. I mean, obviously he did some country stuff. He didn't have
the promise of the reel with him.
He did. That was the promise of the reel.
Oh, okay.
It was Lucas Nelson and it was really big across across the whole poster. Lucas Nelson and the promise of the reel.
Yeah.
But Susie Boggess is definitely more country, but kind of a bluesy country. Matt Poss Band is kind of black dirt style.
Well, and folks around here, they know exactly. You know what you're going to get from the Matt Poss Band. That's just a
great fun time.
A good hard driving fun rock and roll as well as some cool slower songs too. But
some country.
And Matt's playing all over the place too now, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's picking up gigs, opening for folks everywhere.
Yeah. Speaking of folks, Robbie Folks.
Robbie Folks on there. Back. How many times have you had Robbie now?
It's like a fifth time.
Is that right? Is it that many?
Yeah, he was at the very first one.
Wow.
Remember the first one, I told you the story before. I would just call people up that I knew personally and was like, I can't pay you necessarily on the day of the event, but I will pay you eventually.
And you did.
And I did.
And you did. Absolutely right.
And Robbie was one of those guys.
Let's take a look. Tell me about Peter Keene. He is an interesting story.
Peter is a great friend of mine, for one thing, but he's only my friend because I just fell in love with his music. And he moved to Austin, and he told me he was moving to Austin in 1994. And I said, well, if you're moving to Austin, then I'm moving to Austin.
He's like an engineer or something, right?
He's a computer engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked in library science mostly. He works for Etsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he works for Etsy. But he's a great finger picker. And he was friends with people like Dave Van Ronk and Bill Morrissey and those guys out east. And then he moved to Austin to go to library science school at the University of Texas.
So he makes certain that whenever folks are trying to sell their T-shirts and stuff on him,
he's your guy.
He's the guy, and he plays.
He's a great guitar player. He was on Rounder Records, and he made one of my favorite albums of all time called Another Kind of Blue.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's got just amazing songs on it, and the musicianship is outstanding. But he's just a great player and a funny guy. Good stories.
Where did you find? Let's see. Let me make sure I'm sticking with the program. Where did you find this fella?
John Moreland.
John Moreland is a big guy.
He's a big fella. Yeah,
he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's from Oklahoma.
Okay.
And I've been hearing about him for.
See, I've heard the name too, and I just never had seen him until I found the picture.
Yeah.
But it's striking. His music is you forget. You don't even think about the size of the guy that's playing. My gosh, this guy he's a songbird.
He has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
But his songwriting is just outstanding. He kind of he reminds me a little bit of John Fulbright, who is also from Oklahoma. And they have that really just musical way about them. And it's not really country, and it's not really folk, and it's not really rock and roll, but it's kind of everything.
Had you seen him in
really
person
great.
Before?
I've never seen him in person.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
But I've had enough people tell me. You got to get him.
What kind of percentage you think you have here that you have or have not seen in person?
I've seen everybody in person
except for that guy,
except for John Moreland and the two headliners.
Oh, really?
I've never seen Susie Boggess, and I've never seen Sister Sadie. So
I'll be doggone.
I watched these days. You can just pull up YouTube videos.
Yeah. Here's Robbie Folks with the full band. Is he bringing the full band with him, or is it just Robbie this time?
I think it's an acoustic trio.
Oh, okay.
That's what we agreed to. He sometimes doesn't stick to that, but
well, it seems like whatever Robbie feels like bringing down, he does.
Yeah, and you can't tell from the picture, but Robbie's about 6'6". He's a very tall person.
Yeah,
and
imposing.
Yeah, but a Grammy-nominated songwriter and performer.
Which ones with him there are part of the trio? The bass player, probably?
I can't tell who those people are. No, I don't think any of those people will be with him.
Oh, okay.
It'll probably be Robbie Jaros and hopefully Thad. Although he said that gal, I can't think of her name. He said that gal. I wish I could think of it. She's got a kind of a name in the business. But Thad is kind of his go-to fiddle player.
So you got Robbie at 7:10. He's going to play it about an hour and a half. And then here comes the big star, Susie Boggess. And I got to tell you, she looks great. That's probably a sexist thing to say, but for a woman her age, she's doing pretty good.
She's great. Yeah, she's real cute. She's about my age, so make her. I think she's probably 59.
Pretty close to my age.
A year older than me.
Yeah, you're about a year older than me.
And she has a real hot picking trio that she's bringing. I don't think she's bringing the policeman.
Is that right?
I don't think so.
It looks like a security guard. I don't know if he's a policeman.
He's mic'd up. I can see that.
Yeah, I do like the big the full bass though.
Yeah, big old doghouse.
Yeah, that thing will make some noise.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't wait to see her.
Did she bring a drummer?
Nope.
No kidding.
No kidding. Yeah.
So basically, that bass is going to be providing the rhythm.
Yeah. No, that's what we agreed to. But again, they might change it up on us. We never know. I mean, we'll know before the event.
Well,
but it might be a week before the event. They'll say, "Hey, we're bringing a drummer."
Let's see, and then your brother's playing the Matt Poss band. We talked about it just a second. I don't have Matt's picture. Sorry about that. Tell me about Chain Station. This is a fun little group.
They're a real upbeat bluegrass act from Denver, Colorado, and Alex Taylor is from Teutopolis. He's
really?
The guy in the middle there with the guitar, and he's just a great singer, songwriter, and just a stellar guitar player. He learned to play from my family. My brother Larry helped him learn how to play, and he's come a long way since then. But he lives in Denver.
He doesn't live in T-Town anymore?
No, he lives in Denver. His parents still live in T-Town.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be a good crew. Get some of the T-Town folks out there to enjoy the show.
It's a cool thing that happens at the end of the night. We go down to the lake stage, and there's like this hoop building down by the lake, and we light it up with all these lights, and they get them going, and then the band starts rocking out in there, and it turns into a party down by the lake.
Well, see, that's cool because there's also plenty of camping available at the Real Marina too, isn't there?
Yeah, right next door to us is 100 yards away.
There you go, folks. You
bring your tent.
Bring in your camper. Get the ticket right now for the full weekend, and stay a while, so to spell.
They can camp for free in the parking lot if they want too.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, like if the camper wants to just dry dock it, they can just park right there.
There you go.
Yeah, and they don't know that, so now you know. If you didn't,
now you know. That's not on the rules.
No, but we can't put that on the rules. There's some conflict, but we told them they run out of room every year. We're going to let people camp in the parking lot, and so we do, and they don't complain.
There, as long as people can get out.
Oh yeah, we have tractors and stuff.
You can pull campers.
If it's raining real hard, you might want to be careful.
It's not going to rain. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to come back talk about Sunday at the Moccasin Creek Festival with Bill Passalacqua. Back in just a sec.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining along as we have Bill Passalacqua. Again, you take a look at your screen there. It says Moccasin Creek Festival. Take the spaces out, put .com at the end, and you can go find all the information that we are talking about today. The Moccasin Creek Festival set for June 19th through the 22nd. It is a hoot. It's a lot of fun, and the big stars are going to be. Sunday is kind of the cool-off day, isn't it?
Absolutely. Everyone, it's all on the shady stage for Sunday, and so we started at 11 o'clock in the round, and
Greg Klima's joining that group. That's pretty good star power there, isn't it?
Yeah, Greg's great, especially great in the round. He likes to tell stories and stuff. Chandeliers, the local group from Effingham, that's Heather Latta, Holly Bray, and Denise.
See, I was trying to find them too, and I kept pulling up a doo-wop group from the 1957.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. That sounds about right. Who else? Charlie Roth. Charlie Roth is an old friend of mine. And
Charlie Roth, there he is.
Charlie Roth is coming. He's a great songwriter.
Tell me about Charlie Roth.
He's like a lifer, man. He was the kind of guy that played in bars and stuff all his life, and then when he was about 50 years old, he decided he wanted to start making his own records.
Really?
Started writing songs and went to the Kerrville Folk Festival and started meeting other songwriters and got into it and made it start. He's about 12 records now.
Well, I was going to say
he's closing in on 70.
He is a veteran.
Yes, he's a grizzled veteran.
A grizzled that we're very. Speaking of grizzled veterans, and I didn't get a good picture, but she's there with one of the guys who's playing with her. With other, I think that's one of the other players this weekend, isn't it? The guy in the hat.
Yeah, the piano player, Kenny White.
Yeah, Kenny White's playing.
Kenny White's great, by the way. I was kind of originally upset because they made me book him in package with her.
Oh, really?
So he automatically got a spot. But then I went and listened to him, and I was like, yeah, I would have booked this guy anyway.
So so they're playing Saturday afternoon.
Well, Saturday late afternoon, like the first
at the Shady State.
So I think it's isn't it Sophie? No, that's Friday. Who's first on Saturday?
I cleared off my Saturday stuff.
I think Kenny's first on Saturday.
I think that's right, and then she's joining him.
Yeah, and then they get like a 5-minute break, and then she'll come out and join him, and they'll play together. And she's amazing. I heard her 25 years ago at the Kerrville Folk Festival.
Oh, really?
And she was both funny, but also incredibly talented and poignant and a beautiful voice. So I recommend her.
Well, it's going to be fun. And tell me, then Chain Stations come back. Who are the Halos?
The Halos, they're from Charleston, Illinois, and there's a bunch of old hippie folks who've been playing music for decades, like me, and they're great.
Is it 3 guys?
No, I think there's 2 gals and 3 guys.
Okay, well,
maybe 3 guys, 3 gals, and 2 guys.
I found a group on YouTube called the Halos that put a song out like 13 years ago, and I didn't think that was probably this group.
I'm not sure that there's any guys in that band.
Oh, okay.
I get confused because they all these same people are in different bands up there in Charleston. But there's Motherlode, and some of these same people are in this band. And there's 3 of them, 3 bands, and I can't keep track. But I know that they're all great, fun people, and they're going to be a great time.
Oh well, now that's there you have it, folks. That's the repertoire. Who all is going to be there at the Moccasin Creek Festival? Weather, it's rain or shine.
It's rain or shine, but we have cover. So I mean, and
the weather's usually really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been
in June. I mean,
in the worst case, we usually get hot. I mean, it can get hot at times, but you're in the shade all the time, and there's cold beer. So cold non-alcoholic or alcoholic.
Cold beer, snow cones.
Yeah. Cold pickles.
Cold pickles.
Yeah, we like kept pickles.
See, now that's the thing. Nothing will cool you off faster than pickle juice.
Man.
It's very healthy for you.
Yeah, very good
That's
for you.
thinking. to help out the folks like that.
Yeah.
There he is, Bill Poss.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
He's always thinking, always here to help. Bill, thank you again so much.
My pleasure.
We look forward to seeing you again real soon. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Wednesday. You go out and have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. We'll see you all real soon.